Hey, Scrabsy. I'm here in a Culver's parking lot immediately after eating, so pardon this. I am making this video in my car on my lunch because I wanted to... I need a better place to hold my phone than directly against my steering wheel. I wanted to talk about why I was vlogging this time around. Because the first time I started vlogging seriously on a regular basis, the purpose was just to kind of document my life so that I could look back on it and sort of the pretentious monthly scrapbook style that some the more British YouTubers I watch have done. And my life isn't interesting enough for that, sadly. And so I was gonna go the Gery V route of document the process. The vlog should show what's happening as I try to make the content and the product that I'm trying to make. It's supposed to show the little things, it's supposed to show the big things. It's supposed to be a show about the show. You know what I mean? Like, the point is to get what I'm doing down, like on paper. No more air quotes. They're banned for the rest of the video. It's supposed to get what I'm doing down on paper, so to speak, so that when I've done it, I've also showed you how I've done it and what I've been doing. And I can go back and look at what I did myself, which is sort of that pretentious monthly scrapbooking style. So the issue comes with the fact that I haven't been documenting my process. I tend to sit down and do a single vlog where I talk at my phone like this once a week. And when I ask people what they like the weekly vlog style where it's multiple days, pieces of information, and one big update rather than me sitting down and daily or multiple times a day recording clips that I just then automatically and immediately upload. Which I can see you don't want to watch like 4 30-second clips of my life. That's what Snapchat's for. I'm clearly putting these on YouTube. They're meant to be a little more long form. The issue comes with the fact that I'm kind of bad at making long form content. I'm bad at making content that needs effort put into it and visuals and audio and all these things. And so I wrote down document the process and then realized that's all I had to talk about. So that, oh, god damn it, that went in between the seat and the console. My point stands, that I'm here to talk about documenting the process. And so that's what I realized all I wanted to talk about was the fact that this was meant to be a documentation of the process of what I'm doing. And so on the topic of documenting the process, I wanted to bring up the fact that I'm working on the podcast rework, I'm working on a YouTube rework, and I'm working on broadening my content creation skill sets. Now, I don't know, I don't have the book with me that has my YouTube rework and my podcast rework and the blog rework and the list of skills that I want to learn, but I know for sure one thing I want to get into is motion graphics. Is that a bird? Holy shit, that's a huge bird. I wish I could flip this around and show you, but it's already gone, so I missed it. Motion graphics. I want to get into that because I'd like to do some sort of transition-y things in my stream and set up some segments and some things, and I really just want to figure out how to make more of a show out of my show by simply having more to show. Yes, I did that on purpose. But I have ideas for segments and like the things that I want to do, just like a short, like 2-minute in between some gameplay, just sort of an intermission, a little bit of a break, just something that shakes it up. And if you're watching consistently, you'll hear the little stinger of music and the transitional play, and you'll know that if you want to get in and see whatever the weirdness is that I'm about to produce, then you better go see it. So you can click back into the tab or whatever. It'll give you like 4 seconds of music to be like, well, that sounds like the thing that Scrappy does when he's about to do a thing, and then I want to do the thing. And that's the idea that's been kicking around in my head. And just to go ahead and go through one of them here so you understand what I'm talking about. First of all, if you don't know, I make tiny bits of music on the side all the time. It's just a little project, a little fun thing for me. And that's somewhere in this whole process as well. I have that idea up here. So like if I get into motion graphics and I can make a little bit of music, then I could probably write 4 or 5 second stingers for music along with the visuals I would learn to produce. But one that I have an idea for is PT and Scrabsy, and it's a thing with my sister because she's on every Monday night when we have the Super Sibling stream where we're currently playing through Spyro, then we'll be playing through Crash Bandicoot, and then I think honestly we're gonna take on Chip's Challenge, which is a very old game if you don't remember it, but that's gonna be a blast because that's childhood nostalgia for real. But PT and Scrabsy, because my sister's a PT, is gonna be where I just ridiculously ask her a PT themed question, like, why does my knee hurt like this, or something dumb, you know, and just picture something stupid. And she hasn't agreed to this, it's just an idea I had today. Just picture something like that, but before that segment I want to be able to hit a button and transition to a scene that's like PT and Scrabsy and like a little thing blah 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 across the screen, and then, you know, and then and then we're there and we're in that instead of the rest of the stream, which is just playing video games, because everybody plays video games on Twitch, and I want to produce a show, and that's what I've really, early on I realized that, but I'm very bad at it, and I don't have the self-discipline, the motivation, the drive to figure out how to do that. So I have to take these ideas as they come to me and try to make them work. And so part of documenting the process is letting you know that. And if you know a good source, like I'm going to look at lynda.com, I'm going to look at Skillshare, I'm going to look at some of those sites like Udemy for some motion graphic tutorials. I don't care if it's After Effects, I don't care if I learn how to do it in Blender. If I can learn to make some of these things, then awesome. Otherwise, whatever. I'll need to hire someone, and I don't make enough money for that. So basically, all I'm trying to say is the process currently is building. I'm working on more ideas and a broader skill set to enable me to make the show that I want to make. The vlog is going to be consistently shitty and crappy and low effort for a while. Partially because that's my charm, is the low effort thing. It's always how I've done things. The point is to make Twitch where I put a very large amount of effort and have a higher production quality. That's where the show's going to take place. And the other thing is I should really learn how to make better music. That's just true. I feel like I had one more thing that was going to be in the process of documenting the process and explaining that. It was that I haven't been documenting the process. That's the whole point. I've been failing to document my process because I don't record clips often enough, and I sit down and do this for a long period of time. So my goal, along with learning motion graphics, is to, over this next week or so, record a few clips and cut it together in some sort of low quality way. And I just learned using Clips, which is the app I'm recording on right now. I can put in that, like you saw how it said vlog time, baby. Like there's a bunch of those that I can put in there, and it's there so I can use it. So that'd let me kind of transition, like I can put like Monday in one of those, and that's really low quality, low effort, but again, that's kind of the vlog's charm. So I'm gonna try to document more of the process and vlog a little bit more about the things that frustrate me while I'm trying to get stuff done, and about the stuff that goes well, and show you some neat, cool things that I find, and that sort of stuff. Really just document the process, let you see how I'm doing, what I'm working on. Create a show that's about creating a show. If that doesn't make any sense, questions in the comments down below. Click like if you liked the documentation of the process. Otherwise, guys, my name is Scrabsy, has been Scrabsy, will always be Scrabsy. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see the show about the show, you better subscribe now. Anyways,